The charming house on Maple Street stood as a beacon of hope for a fresh start. Its inviting exterior and warm ambience drew me in, igniting a sense of excitement. With dreams of a peaceful life, I eagerly moved in, unaware of the darkness lurking within. The first few days were idyllic. The house enveloped me in its comforting embrace, its rooms filled with warmth and tranquility. I spent hours unpacking and arranging, making the space my own. It felt like a sanctuary, a place where I could escape the chaos of the world. Yet, as the initial euphoria settled, a subtle unease crept in. Small, peculiar occurrences became noticeable: a misplaced item, a door left ajar, a fleeting shadow in the corner of my eye. But I dismissed them as mere coincidences, attributing them to the quirks of an old house. As the days turned into weeks, the signs of an unseen presence grew more pronounced. Strange noises echoed through the house, the faint scratching in the walls, the distant whispers in the night. Objects would inexplicably move from their original positions, defying logic and reason. The unease settled deep within me, casting a shadow over the once welcoming abode. But I convinced myself that it was all a product of an overactive imagination, refusing to acknowledge the chilling reality that something sinister lurked within the walls. One evening, while exploring the attic, I stumbled upon an old box tucked away in the corner. It was filled with a mishmash of items, a collection of dusty books, yellowed photographs, and weathered maps. Curiosity tugged at me as I sifted through the forgotten treasures. Among the aged documents, a peculiar map caught my eye. It depicted a network of hidden tunnels beneath the house, a secret passageway etched into the very foundations. Intrigue mingled with trepidation as I studied the map, the idea of unexplored depths awakening the adventurer within me. Armed with a flashlight and the map, I descended into the basement, my heart racing with a mix of excitement and apprehension. The dim light cast eerie shadows on the walls as I made my way through the cobweb-laden corridors. Following the markings on the map, I discovered a loose floorboard that concealed the entrance to the hidden tunnels. My breath quickened as I squeezed through the narrow opening, the air growing stagnant and heavy. The tunnels stretched out before me, their darkness swallowing the feeble light of my flashlight. The silence was oppressive, broken only by the sound of my own heartbeat echoing through the confined space. An unsettling sense of foreboding washed over me, but I pushed forward, drawn deeper into the labyrinth. In the depths of the tunnels, I stumbled upon a hidden chamber. Its walls were adorned with cryptic symbols and faded paintings, depicting scenes of darkness and despair. The air grew thick with malevolence, and an icy chill crept down my spine. As I cautiously explored the chamber, a sense of being watched settled upon me. A flicker of movement caught my attention, and I turned to find a figure standing in the shadows. Their eyes gleamed with an unholy light, their smile curled upon their lips. Terror gripped me as the figure advanced, their presence exuding a malevolence that chilled me to the bone. Panic surged through my veins as I turned and fled, desperately retracing my steps through the twisting tunnels. The intruder pursued me relentlessly, their malicious laughter echoing through the darkness. Fear propelled me forward, my body moving with agility born from desperation. I could feel their presence closing in, but I refused to succumb to the clutches of this twisted entity. Finally, a small opening appeared, leading back into the basement. With one last burst of energy, I propelled myself through the narrow passage, emerging into the safety of the familiar surroundings. Gasping for breath, I sealed the hidden entrance, hoping to trap the darkness within the depths of its own lair. Shaken to the core, I stumbled out of the house and immediately contacted the police. I relayed the harrowing encounter, providing them with the details of the hidden tunnels and the sinister figure that had haunted their depths. The police arrived swiftly, their expressions a mix of concern and skepticism. Together, we descended into the basement, their flashlights illuminating the entrance to the tunnels. They meticulously searched the hidden chambers and passages but found no trace of the intruder. It was as if the darkness had retreated into the shadows, leaving behind only a lingering sense of malevolence. Though the police couldn't find evidence to corroborate my claims, the terror I had experienced remained etched in my mind. The house that had once promised a fresh start had become a nightmare of hidden secrets and unknown entities. With a heavy heart, I made the difficult decision to leave, seeking refuge in a place untainted by the horrors I had faced. As I walked away from the house, I carried the scars of the encounter, forever changed by the darkness that lurked beneath its surface. The memory of the sinister figure and the terrifying journey through the hidden tunnels would forever haunt me, a constant reminder of the dangers that can be found in the most unexpected places. I had escaped the clutches of the hidden intruder, but the echoes of their presence would forever reverberate within me. The sanctuary I had sought had turned into a haunting nightmare, driving me to seek solace and safety elsewhere. And as I moved on, I vowed to never forget the horrors I had witnessed, for they served as a chilling reminder that evil can exist in the most innocuous of dwellings.